Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Overlord here on the RTK channel. It's just me for the moment. Due to issues that arose when we tried to record this episode, things happened and it was like beyond our control. For instance, we got so into the argument, but of course my internet lagged horribly. So it was promptly decided that I would attempt the next two episodes on my own. So this is the reason why we're here. Anyway, we're in the refugee camp, and we're gonna be taking out some blues, about 15 of them, because we're gonna be continuing on where we last left off. Technically, they got Kari in particular, and probably Jane mainly. I think Jane's and Kari got a bit angry that we spent a lot of time going through this area. Yeah, mostly due to the fact that we're only gonna go through this area once, and we're never gonna come back here again. Pretty sure we'll never do that. Anyway. Here you'll find some tiny blue bugs. These pretty much if you kill them, you will get some blues. It's essential. In my opinion, it's kind of more essential because it kind of justifies here what we're going to be doing in a bit, because we're going to be taking on a puzzle, and the puzzle kind of sucks horribly. There's blues over there. There's a reason why there's blues. There's dodo birds over there, or bozo bird. We're just gonna call them dodo birds for now. Blues cannot equip weaponry. That kind of sucks. And there is a gate over there. Yeah, there's a gate right there. There's an entry point to that, and you can and if we put, say, a well. There is a wheel over there, right? There's a wheel over there. If we send minions over there now, send them all together as a group, you'll find that there's another fucking serpent there. We can't really kill this thing, well, mostly due to the fact that it's in the fucking way. You are guaranteed to lose blues here. So there are solutions to this puzzle. Yes, there are. There are plenty of solutions. As you can see, if we lose the blue, we need to go. If we lose a blue, we can't compete against that, and using the blues would be kind of stupid. So, one solution could be is if we take an egg for a dodo bird and send them right where they are, in particular, send them there, so the dodo birds can go ahead and attack the go attack the dodo. It is a very, very long process. Should you want to fucking do this, it takes a while. It's just really one of those annoying things. Alternatively, it is a puzzle. A very annoying puzzle as well, might I add. So you might want to take about 3 of those dodo birds. Well, that's before the egg fucking cracks, and they will attack you should you do so. And they will go back to their nests should they finish things off. The one thing I hate about this game is the fact that there really are just a few puzzles. I mean, alternatively, you could use the blues to attack the switch, but you will definitely find that most of the time you will be going up against that. So you need 12, and we need to carry on this as well because, well, we could definitely try and we've lost a blue there. Yeah, this is a very difficult puzzle. I am not good at these things. What you want to try and do is bait the bloody thing. Ideally, what they should have really done, and this would have really been more easier, is they would have allowed you to resurrect some rounds and allow you to basically tank that thing. I mean, if we had some browns, that thing would have been easier. But nope. No, it's kind of stupid. Okay. And, so we can let that happen. Technically, we can kill the dodo birds. But we lost another blue. So that's gonna be a few issues. Heading down towards this. Head towards that. Yeah, I know it's a puzzle. It's kind of stupid. Be honest, this is one of those things that, you know, would really annoy the shit out of people. And we're not losing anymore. Good. Get onto the wheel. Will you get on the fucking wheel? Thank you. You know, I think I've decided, screw it. I'm gonna take out all my all the blue minions and do it manually. It's a more greater risk reward if we lose, say, quite a few, but now get back onto that wheel and sort it out. Blah 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 blah. A little bit of rotation there. Just a little more. I just like to call it bait and switch. You lose minions, but it's more easier than that. Okay, back. So come on, get into there. There we go. And we'll just get to it. I believe what they're trying to do there is they're gonna try and prevent. They're gonna try and prevent you from doing that. There we go. Come on. I know it kind of sucks, but what can I say? There are things that we shouldn't really do. Well, at least the wheel's nearly up. That's the more important thing. The fact that we don't need to do this again is really, really important. Now let's just get the blues onto that one. Turn the wheel fully, and there we go. We now have access beyond that, which took a full 6 minutes. But since we opened the door, the serpent decides to go back to his hidey hole, and that technically means we're sort of done here. Yeah, we are. But we need to head through there anyway because we have more bugs, in particular brown bugs. Seriously, we can take these guys. I can tell. Stupid bloody thing had to interrupt me at the worst time, didn't you? Anyway, just what I was about to say. Killing the battle bugs is worth at least 3. The small bugs are worth 1, as you probably may have figured out by now. I know it's 6 minutes worth of pointlessness, but hey, it's all, if we're gonna progress, we're gonna progress. Unfortunately for some people, it's long and tedious. This is the one thing I hate about this game so far. That puzzle is fucking annoying. But at least we finally made some progress. Yay, indeed. We definitely made some progress. But one thing I pretty may have noticed as well is we could try and barbecue this. We could try and barbecue their thing, but it's not gonna be not easy. We could try taking it, but that's not a good idea. Seriously, I don't think it's a good idea taking on that thing on your own, especially with our equipment. We haven't even got the proper upgrades for it. But luckily for us, there is a brown spawning point right here. And just in case you wanted to heal from that, well, it's just there. Anyway, we're going to get a full team of browns. Actually, 20 browns. We could go over there. Or I'm going to go kill that fucking serpent because there's 3 sacks fulls of gold and I can't ignore those. Can't ignore money. Especially when you're making some vital upgrades. Anyway. Let's just do what we did in the caves. A bit of the old bait and switch. Allow the serpent to hit, and then allow our guys to hit harder, and then he can try and get them off, which would easily. This would actually be a bad idea. Technically, it's not. This is still a good idea if you want to fucking do this. It's called the bait. I like the bait and switch. You basically draw him in. Allow him to attack, and then you jump onto his neck, do some damage. But if he does something like that, then you pull back, allowing him. It's the same tactic I use this in case. Anyway, and he's dead. Good. Good riddance. Now, there is money there. That is true. There are 3 sacks fulls of money. But I'm going to grab some more, I'm going to go... don't know why I'm doing that. Oh yeah, because I want the money. Oh, obviously. Money makes everything somewhat better. So yeah, let's just sort the money out, shall we? Head down here, and now that we have the, let's just get quite a few of the blues, about a few of that. Head down towards there. Make a range round, if we can. So where do they go? There. Right, now. It's about 15 of those. Let's just get as much as we can. And let's just make sure they all get their hands on that money. Kind of important that we get the money. The money is important because, well, you know, money makes everything better. dude, don't you see? I know, because it actually costs a bit of cash. Okay, so we got the first sack full of gold. That's cool. Next up is we're gonna try and get that second sack full of gold. So we need to make sure that we actually got that. So all together as a group, up towards that ladder, and then we just get the next batch of money, get the money, as it were. Let's just make sure they got that. Yes, they do. Good, 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 good. Right. They can all head over there. The reason why I'm doing this here is because we're not coming back here again. Seriously, we are definitely not coming to doing this all again. And money kind of is important when it comes to getting minion. Definitely getting upgrades from the freaking smelter. It will cost money. So in this episode, but in this section at least, we are after this episode, which will be joined for episode 26, when everyone else comes back onto the thing. I'll be able to say, here, Corey, this is why we need fucking money. Upgrading our fucking actual suit and weaponry to do extra damage, etc., etc., and all that shit. Anyway, let's see. Anything else I need to do? I just wanted to clean up. Just gonna make sure. So we're definitely not coming back here again. It's definitely, to my knowledge, we cleaned up this part of the sewers. We're definitely not doing that, but we're just gonna clear up the end game. The end game's actually fucking simple. The last part of the sewers is actually easy as piss. Especially when you have a full team, especially when you go up against zombies. Easy. Quite easy. There's some easy parts here, so. Right. Here we go then. We got a fuck ton of zombies here. We have a fuck ton of minions. Guess what happens? This is a fucking massacre. Not for us, for them. We're gonna get our asses handed to us. Actually, no. They're gonna get their asses handed to them. Because we are literally there. And we lost the minion. He was weak though. God damn it, Jenkins. Anyway. Moving on. Ooh, we have a new minion. We have a new spell. Excellent. Hey, a domination spell, I believe. That is the next tier of the thing. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So, what is the new spell that we gained? We gained Confusion. So, basically, adds randomness to a battle, allows you to use minion spells. So, essentially, they'll either keep attacking, or they'll start attacking each other. Worst thing that can happen in this game is minions attacking each other. Because there are lots of bloody things. Anyway, but there's also a spawning point for greens, just in case you want to do a bit of, if you had problems taking out the zombies in masses, or you can try and take them out in ambushes. That's really about it. We are actually done. That is the last bit. So now, we're gonna go and, we're gonna go get our gold. Take the gold that we got from there, and, head back. And that's really about it. Yeah, we're at there. Yeah, you can actually tell minions are also using zombie arms as weaponry. I think it's sort of a disease thing. But anyway, put the unused minions back into the thing, and we're just gonna put all the money that we have gained. So we take the coffers. It's about 500 each, I believe. Yeah, it's 500 each, 1500 gold. But at least we get to a certain point. We now reach the autosave, and of course, after two bits and less emotional scarring later, we finally, and I get to say happily say this, we're finally out of the sewers, and we finally are here in Heaven's Peak, as it were. Moving back on. Let's see, we get to do that. We get to do this. Moving up here. And we finally arrive at Heaven's Peak itself. So, Heaven's Peak, the Understreets. Arriving at Heaven's Peak, all we just do now is just destroy the barrier, and boom. Technically, we're also going up against that, but of course, we can tank these guys. As it were, just taking here, and we'll just barbecue. And there you go. So, Civilians be like, we're trapped in this town, we have no idea what to do.
Stone dead.
Yeah, so essentially that was the Fallen Knights. That is what we're going to be going up against, but we're not going to be doing that because there is some unfinished business in this town. And essentially, I'm not going to take out now that the zombies are gone, the bugs now take their place. Since you want to get some extra stuff. So that's pretty much about it, actually. We're done with the sewers. Next time on Overlord, we're gonna go and explore that flaming barrier in the underpass. So, see you in a bit.